it going then with the precious metal market then, and what a run it has been, not only for gold, but let's also talk about silver and platinum. In fact, silver is trading at the highest level that we have seen since 2013. In the last week alone, silver prices in the global market rose by about 10%. Industrial demand continues to surge, and remember, demand from China also continues to pick up pace. So those are some of the reasons why silver prices have risen. But it's not just silver. Let's also talk about platinum, because it is trading at the highest level that we have seen since 2023, and this one too rose nearly 10% last week. So what are the factors driving the move? What's the outlook going forward? To discuss this, we now have Mr. Anuj Choudhary, research analyst at commodities research at Mirae Asset Sharekhan, now joining us. Mr. Choudhary, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And whenever we start a discussion on precious metals, it usually starts with gold. But today, let's start with silver and platinum because of the kind of run-up that we have seen over the last few days. What is your view on the precious metals market as a whole and where it is headed from here on?
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on the channel. So silver, if we see that it has seen a stellar of rally over the last few days. We have seen the gold silver issue, which is supporting silver. We have today we had the China's trade balance data, which was favorable. Gold has had a good run up over the last few months, but now silver is on the track to take over gold right now. So main is the industrial demand which is coming in, especially from China. The trade balance data which was favorable, which reinforces that the industrial demand is good right now.
Industrial demand continues to be very strong, and that is the reason we have seen the kind of upsurge in the precious metal market. Mr.
Yes.
Choudhary, if you can tell us what is your outlook for the rest of the year? I understand we have already seen a solid run up, but is this sustainable for the rest of the year?
Technically, yes. Silver is on the COMEX is trading almost at a 12-year high. It's at the highest level since 2013. On the COMEX, it is currently trading around $36.28, $36.30 levels. We expect silver to rise further. Initially, we have expect silver to run towards 37.20, 37.50. Other levels we are looking out for. And once those levels are taken out, we may see silver heading higher towards 38.50, which is the 161% Fibonacci retracement. So Fibonacci extension, as you may see. On the downside, support is now seen as 34.60, 34.65 levels, which now becomes like a base for silver. Moving on to MCX, if you see, silver is trading around 106,000. Here also overall trend is positive. We expect a resistance around 108,600 as the initial resistance, and if once those levels are taken out, we may see silver heading higher towards 111,000, 112,000 levels, which is the 161% extension over here.
Some of the levels to watch out for as far as silver is concerned, both in the domestic market and in the global market. But Mr. Choudhary, there's a lot of buzz about the issue relating to rare earth mineral supply and its impact on several industries globally. If you track this for us, if you track this usually, can you tell us what will the implications be of this particular issue that's now booming up?
We are not tracking the rare earth thing very closely, but technically, if you see, overall trend continues to remain positive. So, because of the issue which is happening right now, there is a problem between the demand supply, which is fueling the further on the upside.
Also, there was a report which I was reading a couple of days ago which suggested that it is because of the rare earth mineral supply shortage that demand for silver has risen. Anything,
Yes.
if you can share your views on this, if this is also one of the reason why demand for silver and platinum has risen over the last few days?
This is the major factor which is why we have seen the rally in silver as well as in platinum because of the rare earth issue. Silver being a dual commodity takes cues from being a base metal as well as a safe haven asset. the global geopolitical tensions in between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the rare earth issue, it's a dual support which is being given to silver.
Okay, so that's as far as silver is concerned. But let's also talk about Chinese macro data that came in today morning with respect to PPI. If you can
Yeah.
tell us, how do you read that macro and its impact on the Chinese economy and the consequent impact on global commodity market?
Uh, Today morning, we had the trade balance data coming in from China, so that was better than expected. The CPI, if you see, has risen slightly. It was slightly higher than expectations at 0.01% compared to 0.02% forecast. However, the PPI has cooled off. It has declined. Uh, uh, it fell by 3.3% compared to forecast of minus 3.1%. So that shows that the main impact is due to the ongoing trade tensions between US and China. So today we have the meeting in London between US and China. So there are expectations, there are optimism that things may go off well. So that is why today we have seen there is a further rally in all the base metals, be it silver, aluminum, copper. Most of the base metals are up today because of that.
Base metals are trading with gains today. Mr. Choudhary, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here today on ET Now and helping us decode and helping us understand what the outlook is for the precious metal market. But shifting focus from a fundamental view to a technical view.